Hey, Chatty Patty, we are live behind the headlines. It is your girl, the head Chatty Patty in charge. Y'all, we are here for a live. Now, if you've been following us for a while, you may look and see that our setup is a little different, girl. Okay. Instead of doing the full screen for the picture, I decided to kind of take a little different approach and kind of short screening and kind of create a little background for the worldies. All right. So, how are y'all doing? I hope that y'all are having a splendid that's splendid uh Sunday. Y'all, when I be like on the spot sometimes I be messing up my words. I can't think fast enough, but y'all know what I mean if I said it wrong. But happy Sunday to y'all guys. Now y'all, today we are talking about I Aoki Lee Simmons, who is the youngest daughter of Kimora Lee Simmons and Russell Simmons. So we got Ashton on in the chat room. Salute to you, Ash. Mama taught her how to 304. Oh, not be a HOOE. Right? Well, we gonna see, we gonna talk about it. See, people thinking that the mama taught her. Some people saying, baby, the mama selling her off. We're gonna talk about everybody's opinions and thoughts. Or is this kind of just a little thing where, girl, I'm grown. I got my own money. I could do what I want to do. Now, either get with it or get lost kind of situation. I think, in my opinion, y'all, it's multi-layered. It's gonna be a combination of her now being grown, doing what she wanna do, a thing of her being in a certain lifestyle and environment that makes her want to kind of replicate it a little because a lot of times we do what we see, not necessarily what our parents tell us to do. In addition to a lifestyle, she is very accustomed to a certain lifestyle because y'all know she is the child of not only Russell but Kimora. And y'all know back in the day, baby Kimora was said to be like grand and lavish and like Darlene, Mariah Carey kind of thing. So I think that is definitely multi-layered. And throughout the conversation, we definitely going to talk about some of the issues that she had with her dad and kind of how it all came about. Now, y'all, I already told you, she is the daughter of Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee. Now, just to kind of give you a little background, they were married, of course, duh. But she started dating Russell when she was very young because she was a model coming up in the industry. And kind of like a little Kel situation, like he used to go see her at school, pick her up kind of thing. And she is half Asian, so she's kind of like a Blasian because I believe she's like black and Asian. And so I don't know if it was a thing of her mama really having an issue with it, right? Because I mean, here's this rich guy coming along, and he's ultimately there to save the day and being able to position her in not only in her career, but just in a secure spot financially for herself and her family. Now, to me, based off what I know and I see culturally, a lot of times Asians have more issue of dating within the race. I don't know about the age gaps and stuff like that they have a problem with. If that's more of a bigger issue than the actual race component. But again, she would be with the mom who's probably non-traditional because the mom is dating somebody who was black, right? So it's a whole lot of things that you could look at to kind of see where some of this behavior is coming from, which you can look at the parents because again, Kamara got into a situation that was already built. She wasn't one of those women who was down in the grind with Russell. She came into something that was pre-existing and that she was able to basically benefit off and build her own thing. Which I mean is a smart thing to do because let's face it, if you have somebody who's already in the industry, you're kind of like trying to break into the industry. Therefore, use this guy who already has some pull and connections to be able to now create your own thing. Not saying that it should be strictly built off that, but that is a benefit because again, she was already in the industry, and y'all know at that time he had the music, which again kind of paralleled into the fashion, quote unquote. Although she was high in fashion, but he had the hip hop fashion, but different but the same at the same time. Now, Aoki, she was seen out this weekend, y'all, dating or tongue locking with who is said to be her new boyfriend, and it is very much so not alleged. It is very much so a boyfriend because we will definitely see videos of her confirming that this is her boyfriend, even though he is a granddaddy man friend, because of the age difference. Now, she is 21 years young and he is 65 years young old. I don't know. It's just because, they say baby age ain't number. A number. It's all about how you feel. Now, in this video, he looked like he still could run a lap or two. But, baby, in the beach pictures, I mean, he definitely needs a cover up. All right. So, they were out spotted in St. Barts, which is a known place that the family likes to travel, throughout their lives. Now, this is them lip locking, lip locking, lip locking. And I mean, it do look pretty gross. But I mean, we all adults here. I mean, it is what it is. At this point, this is what she's choosing for her life. Now, he's not just some white guy. He's not just a little old white YT guy. He is a rich YT Italian guy, right? And that makes all the difference sometimes to some people. Now, he is a restaurateur, meaning like he owns many restaurants around the world. And so that's how he's built his fortune. So she definitely I'm not gonna say have a type, but she definitely knows who she's dating and what she's getting into. And when I say who she's dating, meaning, the benefit of dating someone like him. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into her confirming this relationship because we do have two videos. One video is going to be the video where, she's like, my boyfriend, my boyfriend, my boyfriend. And then, the other one is going to be her saying, my boyfriend, my boyfriend, my boyfriend, just to kind of cut the speculation of allegation. Now, although we don't see him, you could pretty much put the voice to the face. You could almost pretty much assume that is to be the person again, because I mean, she doesn't want him on camera, of course. Now, for many reasons, I believe she don't want him on camera. She didn't want him on camera because, she didn't want nobody to know who exactly she's dating. But two, she didn't want him on camera probably because he didn't want to be on camera. I mean, looking at this guy, especially knowing that he's rich, he probably have 10 Aokis in the corner, right? So a lot of times they live their life out publicly, meaning like, they don't care if the person next door see him. They don't care if the people, in the Gucci store see him. But they don't necessarily want to live this grand life to where like the whole internet is focused on what it is that they're doing. So those are going to be some of the reasons why he's not going to be seen in the video. But she's going to definitely say like she's in St. Bart with her boyfriend, which is going to be equivalent to my man, my man, my man. Baby, it sounds like she's been waiting to say that her whole life. And we know that this is going to be him as well because she talks about like how she's only had two boyfriends in her life, and we already know who the first boyfriend was. The first boyfriend was when she was in college at Harvard, and she was dating the YT little boy. And Ashley is laughing at me, but I'm serious, bro. Like for real. He said that's nasty. I mean, yeah, it's very nasty to us, but baby, when you get to be this age, I bet you're gonna be trying to find you a young tender too. But yeah, so she's only had two boyfriends, and so she's gonna say very much so that this is the second. So, there's many clues that she gives in the video that you'll definitely hear about. So here we go.
In St. Barts. I'm so sad, but I'm very sad, very happy. And when I return home, everybody who knows me will be getting a happier, more chilled out version of me. My boy.
Now, y'all, I wanted to play this whole video straight through, but did y'all just hear what she said? That indicates to me as a person who be knowing what goes on in the street, like, baby, she about to get that wood jug, that good jug wood. And he about to basically set her right and get her together, and he about to tame her down. So now, whenever she goes back home, her attitude and stuff will be kind of, more relaxed and more chill. That's how back in the day people always say, girl, like when you kind of upset or whatever, they be like, girl, you need some D. And it's like, that's what she just gave me when she was saying that. So in case y'all was wondering if she's doing the nasty, and is.
Boyfriend is checking in. I don't know why we're checking in advance like this. Probably because I always miss flights. I should just show. Crepe?
Huh?
Crepe?
No.
No crepe? Crepe?
Okay, we go.
Oh, I thought you were saying no.
No, I can't. I couldn't check in because I don't have my green card.
I'm making my final St. Barts video.
Oh.
Would you like to share your favorite thing about the trip anonymously? You said me.
Be with you.
You want me to open the drink?
No, it's okay. You know the Mary J. Blige wants to be my partner?
Baby, you were on. Shush.
Huh?
Shush.
Now I don't know if y'all just heard that, but he was just saying that basically Mary J. Blige wanted to be his partner, and I don't know, maybe she was too old for the dude. I don't know. He was like, "I'll pass," because I see another young tenderoni over there. But he definitely said that Mary J. Blige wanted to be his partner, y'all, and she's like telling him, "You're on live. Be quiet."
I'm making this video. Baby, do you want to go to Kenya?
Kenya.
Someone has invited us to Kenya.
But, Kenya is kind
What?
of on the edge of the danger.
Shut up. Never mind.
There's a warning.
Shush.
Now y'all, also if y'all just heard her, she's like, "Hey, somebody invited us to Kenya. Do you want to go?" This gives the indication that her family and friends definitely know, because if she's inviting him to Kenya, that means a family or a friend would have had to invite her, and therefore this can't be a closed relationship, because now I could bring you amongst the people who I know so that we can all kind of start to mesh and get to know each other, because we are in a relationship, because she's very much saying her boyfriend. And here go Ashton commenting saying she's not cute. She looks just like Russell in the face. And she does. She looks just like her dad. But here we go.
When are we going to Japan? Actually,
Japan is so much better.
baby, shush.
Japan is magic.
I'm going to just shut up. Shh. I am though a big Bulgari person.
I can tell you.
I am though a big Bulgari person.
I got the message.
Okay, I just want to make that very clear. Bulgari. Wee. Bye, Bulgari.
Bye, Bulgari.
Hopefully they have my necklace when I come back.
Hopefully.
And they don't sell it to somebody else.
I'm sure they have another 17 on their counter.
Oh my god, look at this giraffe. We're obsessed with this giraffe. This is our favorite giraffe. No, I want my crepe.
I know, but you can walk there and then eat it there. So we get an hour.
No, it's okay.
Get in to feed the giraffe.
Okay. You can only see its neck.
I know, but it's coming now. Now,
Ooh, you know what I also like a lot?
yeah. Which one? Hermes?
Cartier.
Okay. Sorry.
Baby, when you were either asleep or at Celine, me and some of my followers saved a bird.
You saved the bird, huh?
Yes, it was dying.
You could have put it.
Yeah, I know, I do. I want a crepe.
No, I know, but I just asked you.
together.
Baby, jump out and start to order to cry.
Okay, what do you want?
For me, a normal car. Jump here.
No Malcolm Clark.
I have to find some parking.
No Malcolm Nutella.
No, regular.
What's regular?
Normal car.
What's normal crepe? Sugar and butter?
Yeah, just like that.
Baby, what flavor? What flavor?
So in the video, as you can see, she seems very comfortable. Not submissive, not, oh, you kind of tell me what to do, you lead the show, and I kind of follow, which is kind of like the normal dynamic of like a sugar baby, sugar daddy situation, because that's the thing. Like people talking about her video that went viral, a few months back, where she was telling her dad, "Hey, if you don't up my budget, I'm gonna give me a sugar daddy," which we actually have the video and we will play so that you can see, because it's starting to resurface again. But yeah, like the dynamic again, sometimes a lot of times of a sugar mama, I mean a sugar baby and a sugar daddy is like, just somebody who is there to look good, almost like a trophy wife, and somebody who just wants to be taken care of on the man end, while the woman just, a lot of time want that financial benefit. And it doesn't seem to be that case with her, because like, as you can see, she's talking many languages with him. She's also like, like shush shush, like, very comfortable in a way of handling a guy who is, a millionaire. So y'all, to me, this video is saying a lot and it's showing a lot. Now here's the other video that we're gonna take a look at, where she baby my boyfriend me out. Okay, you can tell that she is very new to being in a relationship. You can tell that she's probably, very naive as well. And although she is very mature scholastically, she's still very much immature in terms of like being with someone. Because if you look at it, she's talking about the things that a 21-year-old who is like a vlogger on YouTube would very much talk about. It's not like, oh, this is my shoes, this is my boyfriend's, he's this, he's that, kind of thing. And sometimes, even though you can be very mature or immature in one area, you can be very mature, be immature in another. So take a look at this video and tell me what you think about their relationship dynamic.
Packing today in St. Barts. My boyfriend's asleep. So let's unpack what I brought to St. Bart's, starting with my boyfriend's Mickey Mouse t-shirt. Kidding, I forget that I slept in it last night. Okay. Alright, story time, ladies and gentlemen. So, my man retrieved this iPad from the Antigua airport. It was not on the plane. He called the owner of the airline, who called the Antigua airport security, and was like, homie pops.
Baby, slight flex on y'all who got them broke mans, because not Aoki, baby. She got a man who calls the airline owner himself and let him know, oh, my baby missing this, and he boom got it.
iPad or what? And if your boyfriend said, baby, you want to go to St. Barts for 2 weeks, but the only flight I found on short notice is through Antigua, and because the connection is tight, I want to only take a carry-on. I'll get you whatever you need. He also
Another flex, baby. We about to go out here for 2 weeks. You ain't got to pack a bag. Just go ahead and put something in the duffel so we could carry on. And I'll pick up everything else you need. You don't need to worry about nothing. Bam. She used to that. So, that's not super exciting or super different from her, because she's used to access. She has money or whatever. But it's just now she has it on a different level, in a different scale, because she has it from a significant other versus her parents.
said he would get whenever when he got here. Like, he got me a bikini already, so it's fine. And my boyfriend came to my apartment to pick me up, and I was like, I had this bag on the table, and he goes, oh, like, why don't you bring that? It's so cute. And I was like, I don't have any room. He goes, you totally do. And then showed me how to fit it in my bag. I did find my iPad. My boyfriend got it back from Antigua. Also, Okay, my boyfriend he's not a chef, but he's in hospitality and restauranting and chefing. I made this man eat a Butterfinger. He's Italian. He was in shock. Love me a good CB Dipple vape. That was a wild commentary. So I also brought this, and my boyfriend carried it most of the time.
See, baby, she is dropping it kind of like a new person who got married. Like, oh, I'm Mrs. Brown. Oh, yeah, now call me Mrs. Make sure that you have it on the Mrs. because, baby, I is married now. I mean, she is dropping that title like, baby, like crumbs out of the chip bag, okay?
So my last few items are as follows. I also just got some new sandals that my boyfriend got me from Giuseppe Lanotti.
Baby, her boyfriend just brought her some Giuseppe sandals. Remember, again, because she didn't have to go with no bag. He was going to buy everything once they got there because he didn't want them to lose any luggage because of the tight layover that they had, or like the tight connecting flights that they had. So, baby, how that song go? Throw it in the bag like, throw it in the bag because he going to take care of his little young tenderone.
Like the happiest person to ever happy right now. Look at that view, my God. I'm so happy to be here. You have no idea. I'm like the happiest girl in Happyville. Right? I got it all in one carry-on. I'll repack it for you later. Wait, so here's the some of his cacti. I don't know why he has so many cacti, but
Nah, baby, that's another little yeah, I don't know why I'm so tongue tied today. I gotta get myself together. That's another little crumb for y'all. Baby, this is his. He owns this place. And she's letting it be known, baby. She bigging her man up. Big bag.
that's amazing. Wait, sorry, who's being mean? I'll just ignore it. It's fine. So yeah. We're not, oh, I'll turn the camera off. So we're not using all the rooms right now, but those are 2 more rooms. Oh, you can kind of see the vibes. See the vibes. See the vibes. We could wake up bae or we could go finish unpacking. Look at that, guys. Wow. It looks fake. That view looks fake to me. Like, wow. I don't want to wake up bae. Maybe he's sleeping. Maybe he's getting some rest. Ooh, sweaty.
See, so people they in the comments they want her to wake him up so that they can see who he is because y'all know she go live all the time. And so they like, oh, we want to see who he is. Go wake him up. And she's like, I don't want to wake him up because he might be asleep. So again, y'all, very comfortable as to this person who she's dating. Look how freely she's roaming around the home just to show you all, or just to show everybody, baby, what her man got, what her man can do, what he about.
Maybe he's getting some rest like he deserves. You know? He built this house, not by hand. I'm in St. Barts. It's my parents got married here in 98 or 2000. And then I've been coming back here a lot ever since. Okay, we should unpack. Because the housekeeper's coming. I don't want her to think I'm a slob, so I'm gonna unpack. We can go in the kitchen unless he's in there. I'm not sure he wants to be on live. Oh, wait, you can kind of see the fit in the kitchen window. No boyfriend in there. Okay. These are also my shoes. Not these are my boyfriend's shoes. But these are my new shoes. Look how huge his shoes are. That makes me really happy. He's 6'4". See, my shoes, his shoes, my shoes, his shoes. Super cute. Who's my boyfriend? No one you would know. He's not famous. That's the whole point, guys. I don't think anyone has an attitude anymore. No, I'm not 6'4". My boyfriend's 6'4". Oh my God, no, it's not boyfriend from the heart picture. I broke him up. I broke up with him. God bless him. We pray for him. I'm not dating him. It's been like a year. I've only had 2 boyfriends. This is the second one. But I like the second one more. Because I should, obviously. I'm moving on in my life. Guys, asking people the race to their boyfriend is really expired.
So there you have it, baby. She definitely confirmed, although we did not see him in the video. I mean, put 2 and 2 together. We all know what's up. Everybody adults. Now, is it a thing of her, dating someone like her mom? Possibly, like I told y'all, I think it's very multi-layered. She's used to having a certain type of lifestyle. She's used to seeing her mom with certain type of men. Although her dad appears to be, the oldest in age, but definitely even with her father, he dated or he is known to date women half his age, even since Kimora. I mean, although they be definitely YT, they're definitely younger none the least. So very, very um multi-layered, and her dynamic with her mom, it would surprise me very much so if her mom didn't know, which is why I don't believe that her mom don't know, but it becomes that thing to a certain degree, like, yeah, you grown. What could I do? I could give you my opinion, but I definitely cannot run your life. And I could tell you what doing certain things like this has been for me, what my experience have been like. But you have to live your own life. You have to be able to draw, your own conclusions. And that's one of the cons to basically raising someone to be so what do you say? Like so much of a leader, not a follower. Someone who is, who is a critical thinker, who's able to, um, what would you say? Someone who, who you say is to, or who you teach to be like to draw their own opinions and not to basically follow behind what they see, because then that becomes the type of dynamic that you're creating, a person who's able to basically do what they want and not necessarily what you say, because they are able to kind of draw their own conclusions based off of the way that they feel like they interpret life or whatever. When you raise a freedom thinker, then they have the ability to think beyond what everybody is known or used to. They are not, just dealing with the status quo. They're not just dealing with the, everyday mindset of people. They're then able to kind of, do what they want, be who they want, and to mold their own identity. And so, although it is very good to do that, when you do that as a parent, you have to step back, because they're gonna then throw it in your face like, well, you the one who taught me to be like this. You the one who encouraged me to display these type of characteristics. Now, Kamara did quote unquote speak out ever since this kind of stuff has gone viral, and she actually posted a video. And we're gonna get into the video that she posted, which kind of alludes to the fact, like, I've been telling this girl, leave that man alone, kind of learn from what I've been through, learn from my experiences. But she kind of wants to go on, explore, and do what she want to do, because that's the kind of personality that she has. And if y'all have followed this family for a while, then y'all know she's more like the vocal one. She's the one who will step out to the relation. I mean, step out to the internet and kind of let things be known, and not afraid to challenge people who may be saying things about her family, right? And that ultimately, to me, is going to be the reason why this relationship ends up failing, because according to her, this is a relationship. It will fail because she's not going to be able to take the public scrutiny of it all. Even though she's very vocal, a lot of times, as y'all can see, she's very sensitive. She don't like people to talk about her. She don't like to just let the narrative run. She likes to go in and clarify things. And this is a young, rich millionaire man who is not worried about what people say, because he has a certain level of access. He has um a certain level of um what do you say, a certain level of life that he's lived, not only because of the money but because of his age. And he's not going to be worried about what people say, and he's not going to want her to be worried, and she's going to be so worried to the fact that it really bleeds into this relationship, and it's going to start to show some of her immaturity levels, because again, she is only 21. Although she could probably sit with the who's in his financial world, in his business world, in his family world, she's not going to be able to sustain where he is in his life in terms of the things that he wants, probably on an actual level. as well as to that level of not caring what people think, because when you get a certain age and you become mature, certain things is not going to bother you, and it's because of not only the age in terms of maturity, but just like where you are in life. These people problems, when they rich, they have a different level of problems, right? And it's not going to be worried about what everybody say, again, because he's a restaurateur. So therefore he's not a brand in terms of like his face, like what people says about him matter. If his food is good, and they're not doing anything financially to scam the business, or to work us out of their money or whatever, he's good. He's not publicly known like that. So that's going to be ultimately the thing that demises this relationship. Not what her mama say, not what her daddy say, but well, yes, what they say, but not not like that. Meaning, like, not what they tell her directly, but the things of what people saying, of what her mama and daddy is saying in the public eye, not them. I'm saying not what they tell her directly, like, no, don't be with him, no, 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 not like that. But y'all, here's what Kimora posted on her Instagram once this story started going viral. So, like I told y'all, this the panda bear bringing the kid panda bear over to the sidelines. But that damn hard head ass panda, baby panda, want to go, and that's what she said, on my last nerve right now. So basically, Aoki is getting on her damn nerve because she is not listening, and she just wanting to do what she want to do, and no matter what you tell them, what you do, what you've done, they're gonna do what they want to do. In addition to that, Aoki, like I told y'all, she's grown. She's 21 years old. Kimora Lee Simmons still have three other kids, and I believe they are all minor to still deal with. So, to some level and some degree, yeah, she's probably worried, concerned, maybe even a little bit flustered about it because she's not listening. But at the end of the day, she has to treat the girl like she grown, because that lady got other kids that she got to worry about, and she's not about to wrap her life into something like that, because again, at the end of the day, she don't really see nothing wrong with it, because that's what she's done. She probably bumped her head with dating somebody older, and was probably, like she would say, abused, mentally or whatever. But at the end of the day still gonna end, and it ended the way it ended. Therefore, she gonna have to learn on her own. So, y'all, we talked about the mama side. Now let's talk about the daddy, who is Russell Simmons. Now, Aoki, her and her daddy seem to be very close for a long time, because even despite the divorce, Russell still was kind of intertwined, and they made it seem like, oh, we're gonna be family always, and whatever happens, we're gonna go through it together. And so the kids, a lot of times, mainly Aoki, because she's never really been seen. She's kind of always took a step back. Um, Aoki has kind of always been there, like looking like a daddy's girl. And so that's what it was seeming like, until like almost a year ago, when she publicly kind of came out saying her dad was, abusive or whatever, or that her dad, he just wasn't what it seemed to be in the public eye or whatever. And he would basically be very mean to her and her mom and different things like that. And side note, I want y'all to know that even though sometimes we have two parents that we could definitely love and that we can have love for, a lot of times you're gonna have a certain type of loyalty to that parent that is raising you. And that's what it was like with her mom. It was like her dad was very mean to her mom and would say very nasty things to them about their mom, and they didn't like that, and they caused them to kind of have this wedge between their relationship with the dad. And then he ended up all of a sudden cutting them off. Now, y'all, if y'all don't know, this is a story that came out a few months ago, where I believe he ended up cutting them off, like Kimora said, so that she could front the bill. But that was because, y'all, basically Kimora kind of conned him, allegedly. but still at the same time, her and her husband or her ex-husband at this time, he was kind by them because it was like an investment deal that went bad. Basically, like I told y'all, they used to be like a united front with this family dynamic of the blend, the blend society, the blend family. And then all of a sudden it just kind of crashed down here because he found out that basically they were trying to con him into this investment that they all went in together. And the husband, ex-husband of Kimora Lee, but it was the husband at the time, he ended up kind of being underneath investigation and being made to pay this big old large amount of millions back in restitution. And they ended up kind of getting Russell to sell some of his shares, and get his way out the business so they can hold it, and then kind of transfer their money kind of like out the country. But they never ended up paying him his money, and so he ended up like basically taking a loss on like millions and millions of dollars. And so he basically from that moment on kind of cut the kids off and was like, well, you the mama, you got the money, y'all basically kind of kind me, so financially you do you do your part and my part too. So it's a lot of things that ended up happening with that caused that friction and that family dynamic to be split. And so that's why he kind of started talking bad about Kimora and her husband. And that's why, when she came out and started talking, saying like, "Oh, I took care of him. I gave him millions." I don't think that she never ever probably, took care of him like that. It probably could have been one thing with rich people that some people don't know is sometimes it's not that they don't have money. When people say they broke, it's like their money is tied up, because a lot of times when they make investments, they make huge investments. And whenever you're investing, in order for you to see the profit, you have to let it sit there for a while. In addition to being rich and being wealthy, a lot of that is accumulated in assets. And when it's accumulated in assets, it's only worth the value of what it's worth. So a lot of times you purchased it at a cheaper value and it has gained appreciation throughout the years. So when people say somebody is worth all this money, they probably are, but that don't mean that it's liquidated, meaning in cash at that moment. That means they have some money, then they have some assets that accumulate to this one amount. And a lot of times, just like even with the Diddy situation right now, how people are talking about, oh yeah, he's like $100 million in debt. In the smart people world, financially, that's smart, because when you're in debt like that, you have to, that's because you was able to basically use and leverage somebody else's money in order for you to gain some type of asset from it. Y'all, we have to start learning about finances. It's something that I'm definitely learning about. It's something that I'm really actually becoming passionate about, because it's something that we haven't learned, and something that we definitely need to learn. And when we talk about, these people being wealthy, when we talk about them having money, we have to know what exactly that means. Because, like, yes, you could have money, be very access to certain things, but at certain times, you just don't have as much money. And even like in the terms of Diddy, y'all, when we look at him with his estate and his catalog and stuff, probably diminishing now in terms of value. People who are rich and wealthy like this, they're used to money fluctuating. So the thing about being wealthy and building wealth, as long as you know how to build it and get it, you basically essentially you'll never be broke, because you're able to then, if you have access to a certain amount of money, you're able to play with it in terms of putting it on a business, and you could basically be invested in something and nobody never ever know that you are the person behind it, because you know how to put your money in and retract it and have some type of ownership in that so-called business. So y'all, it's so much, but let me rear back and get back into the Simmons, right? So again, he was saying that he was broke and da da da, but he's broke in rich term, in the rich man's world. Broke meaning like his money is tied up, meaning like he can't just go and pull out $100 million, even though he may be worth, or he may have that in assets, or he may have that, you know, in his bank account. It don't necessarily work like that, they're living off of, you know their excuse me, they're living off of, the money that kind of like, it's coming in on a monthly basis, and it becomes massive amount of money because it's coming from so many different places. Y'all, I told y'all, when I kind of get on here and I start talking, I be forgetting the words that I be I be wanting to say, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the word, but anyway, y'all, yeah. So, that was a situation that happened with that family, and why he allegedly was needing money from Kimora because he was trying to retrieve his money back. And she was probably paying him, because she said she had receipts. She was probably paying him like, what do you call it, like his payouts, whenever the stocks and stuff was like going up. That's what they was probably paying him, just to be honest. But anyway, so he had his kids on a budget. And so there's this video that kind of ended up resurfacing. Let me get back on track with my slides, y'all. Of Aoki asking her daddy to increase her basically her allowance month her monthly allowance. Oh, I am so tongue tied today, y'all. This is not gonna be a good video, but excuse me, just bear with me. This video ended up resurfacing because it ended up turning out to look like it's true, where she was like, if you don't give me no more money, then basically I'm gonna go and give me a sugar daddy, right? And so this is what her daddy said.
But I'm gonna your sugar daddy. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
What did you say?
Nothing. Okay.
You don't even have sugar daddy capabilities, right? Aren't you a B? Of course
I'm
you
kidding,
are,
Dad.
right?
I'm just saying, if you don't give me money, I'm gonna go. I don't know. So
You're not gonna do any of that.
So whenever the videos of her and her boyfriend started to be published or whatever, Russell came out and he basically wrote on Instagram saying, let's see what he said. He was like, this is a throwback picture of him and her when they was at a yoga class. They ended up doing vegan lunch with vitamin drips for Father's Day or whatever, and it ended up being an amazing day. And he was saying that he loved her unconditionally, right? So that's what's out there right now. He also pinned it to his Instagram, but the original version of this tweet, or of this post, he said, "Love you always. I'm always waiting for a call at any time." So he ended up clapping back because somebody responded, y'all, to that post saying, "Always waiting. Call your child. Damn." And so he was like, "Excuse me. I speak with my child daily." And so y'all know, last year when him and his daughter had that verbal altercation online, it definitely seemed like it strained their relationship, and they were probably like in no speaking terms, or on no speaking terms. So based off of that tweet that he said, or that post that he commented on, he's definitely talking to his daughter, which indicates that, again, he's probably well aware and letting her know, like, hey, this is your decision, this is your choices. If things get too hard, I'm always a phone call away. But to the regular public eye, it's just him saying, like, hey, call me if you need me, kind of thing. Because I know you might be dating a guy like this because of our relationship. So y'all definitely let me know y'all thoughts and opinions. What did y'all think about all the things that we uncovered today with those videos, baby, of Aoki and her man, her man, her man? Because she definitely wanted it to be known that that is her boo, not just no sugar daddy, but baby, her boo. Let me know if y'all think that this is a relationship that has the potential to actually grow. Maybe it's something that they really like to, something that maybe they really like to enjoy their company, each other's company. something where basically maybe they may have a lot of similarities in terms of travel, especially being that she is very much she have a broad life. She's not sheltered in terms of just being in the United States. She's very studious. She's a Harvard, which is an Ivy League graduate. She has a lot of things going on for herself. I don't know what kind of career she's working in at this moment, which I would probably think none if she's able to take a 2 week vacation, spur of the moment to St. Bart's. But that don't mean that she can't work wherever she is. So I'm really not sure. Or maybe she's just more focused on her modeling gigs. I'm not sure, but y'all definitely let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this relationship. Is it something that her parents should basically have no comment on? Because again, this is a lifestyle that they brought to her. She saw it growing up, and this is what she's modeling after. So, y'all, I definitely want to know what y'all think. Make sure that you check out our community wall as always, because we're always posting on there. Make sure that y'all are ready for our giveaways on Thursday. If y'all check out the previous or the last uploaded video that was uploaded to our channel, that contains our chat word of the week that you will need to enter into our giveaway. Y'all, I'm asking y'all for forgiveness for this video because I don't know why I was so tongue tied, y'all. I don't know where my mind was today. Y'all know it's the beginning of the week, so this is one of those days where you kind of start to prepare for the up and coming week, the days ahead, because y'all know I do go to work. So it's just a lot of being physically tired and then mentally drained. But such is life. Y'all be sure to again support the video, watch them all the way until the end. Also support us, y'all. Support us by commenting. Um, support us if y'all want to by donating to the Cash App, liking the video, sharing the video. Just support the channel as we grow, y'all. That is going to be all for now, y'all. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover, and also turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop our next video or go live. So y'all, that is going to be all for now, and until next time, bye bye.